and welcome to the Product Spotlight on M32 Self-Serve Ad Center. My name is Lisa, and I'm publisher and sales support for English Canada and the US market. To give you a little background on M32 Connect, we're an ad tech analytics company that started 6 years ago when our founders and industry experts saw the need to help online publishers manage their ever-changing digital world, giving them the freedom to focus on quality content, while M32 continuously optimizes their highly technical ecosystem. The goal being to equip local media with the tools to thrive. We have a very close relationship with our publishers, and one of the challenges that they vocalized was a way to connect to local businesses and have a tool that was easy to use so they can encourage SMBs and small agencies to advertise as quickly and easily in local media as they would with other platforms. SMBs predominantly have less than 10 employees, resulting in no graphic design department and no marketing team. And keeping that in mind, M32 Ads was born. We created an easily implemented white label solution for publishers that works cohesively with the current publisher setup and provided a place for advertisers to create, upload, and monitor their campaigns. This easy to use solution allows SMBs to invest in their local media as an alternative to other online platforms. Local supporting local. So let's jump into the demo of the platform so I can show you the campaign process for advertisers. Okay, so we're going to start here today by looking at one of our publishers' landing pages. This is EC Media's landing page. As you can see, it's completely tailored to the publisher brand. We do provide the content to make it implementation super easy. And as you scroll up, you'll see all of the websites that fall under the EC Media umbrella. So once you've already created your account, you can log in. The login process is extremely simple. All you have to do is put in your email and password and hit enter. And once you hit enter, you're going to receive a 6-digit code by email to complete the 2-step verification process. Here's an example of the email you'll receive. And as you can see, your verification code is in bold. You could just copy and paste it into the website. So once you've done that, you're going to hit login and it's going to take you to your dashboard. On your left-hand side of your dashboard, you're going to have the column for home, new campaign, reporting, and archives. And across the top, you're going to have all the campaigns that you've created currently, as well as the last day's impression, the last 7 days impressions, the last day's spend, and the last 7 days spend. You're going to have your active campaigns below. You'll be able to pause and restart them there, and you'll be able to sort the impressions by yesterday, last 7 days, and last month. The needs your attention section will have all your drafts as well as your campaigns pending approval by the publisher. When you go to new campaign, you have 2 options. You can upload your own creatives where it says I have my own creatives, or you can build your own ad from scratch. We're going to start with building your own ad. So give a name to your campaign. This is just used to help you identify your campaign in the system. Quick and easy. When we created this section where the tags are, we had 2 personas in mind. One of them was an ad agency that handles multiple clients. So you can tag it with client A or B, as well as maybe a restaurant that has multiple locations or a dealership. You can say location 1, location 2, downtown, midtown. So that's easily sortable. The next thing you're going to do is pick your industry, and this is just to let the publisher know which industries are advertising on their system. So just go through, you can type it into search or pick the one that's best representative of your company. Now you're going to pick which platform you want your ads to run on. You can pick 1, 2, or 3, whichever you'd like, just by selecting and deselecting them. Now each publisher is different. Some publishers have Spanish, some publishers just have English. This publisher has 2 different languages. So we're going to start with French and then go to the site list. These are all the sites that accept French campaigns. You can go through and select them one by one to pick and choose which sites your ads run on, or you can leave that blank and do a run of the French website networks. We're actually going to run this campaign in English, so I'm going to change that over, and I'm going to leave this blank so that I'm running on both English sites. Now I get to pick a theme or section. This is by theme. You can choose age ranges, you can choose household income, or you can leave it blank if you don't have a preference and you just want to do a run of site. And again, it's select, deselect, quite easy. We do cap you at a maximum of 2 segments so that you're not limiting the amount of impressions that you can get. Now you're going to geo-target if you like. You can leave it blank, it's an option. For this campaign, we're going to do Canada, but you can sort it by country, state or province, city, even down to neighborhood in some instances. So we're going to select Canada for this one. Now the frequency cap will limit how many times a device sees your ad per day. I'm going to limit it to 3 times each device sees my ad a day. And now I'm going to pick my budget. Every publisher is going to have a different minimum and maximum daily budget, and you can scroll or type in your budget and then set your duration of your campaign. If you scroll up to where it says reach and you hit the refresh button after you put in your settings, you will see if they have the number of impressions we feel is should be allocated to your campaign. If you do find it too restrictive, you can go through and delete some of your specifications to have more impressions. You can still move forward if it is in red. It's just a warning that you're going to have lower impressions for your restrictions. So now building your campaign, you can either upload an image or go on the stock photos on Pexels. So I'm going to do the stock photos for this one. I'm going to pick a salad, lovely looking salad. You can adjust the size. So it looks good to me. I'm going to keep going. Upload your logo is an option. You don't have to. But for this demo, I'm going to upload a logo, and it's the same thing. You can adjust it with size. You can drag it around, put it a little to the left, make sure it's centered. So you can see it pre-populates as I go on the right-hand side, and the logo is kind of fading into the background, but no worries. This is where we get to pick our colors for the background of the ad, as well as the text colors and the call to action button. So now that I've lightened it up quite a bit, you can see the ad, the logo pop through. And I'm going to change the font colors here for the body of the ad. And then the call to action button, I'm going to change that to purple. And then we're going to put black just so there's a contrast for the text for the call to action button. As we scroll down, we're going to pick a headline for our ad. It has a 50 character maximum. And as you put everything in, like I said, it will pre-populate and update on the right-hand side, so you can make adjustments as you go. The next is your description, 75 character maximum. You can see there. And then the call to action button, you can put whatever your heart desires here. For more information, contact us, find a location, order now, shop now. For this one, I'm going to put locations, plural. Now the next step in the process is quite important. You'll see on the right-hand side, it has the requirements, which is implement or input your URL. Then you must test it to make sure there's no broken links. And obviously this is great for the advertiser as well as the publisher. So we're going to test that out. There's all the locations on the site. Perfect. So it is the correct link. And now I'm going to select that I own the rights associated with the image and the logo and preview the formats. So as you see, I created that one ad, and from that ad, the system has created all the different ad sizes that this publisher has accepted for their site. So you can go through and make sure everything is aesthetically the way you want it to be. Save and next will bring you to a summary of the page. You can still change your daily budget on this page, as well as your start and end date, and it will pre-populate in real time on the right. You just have to hit the save button. For small agencies at this point, you can screenshot this page as well as the preview of all the ad sizes and send it to your client before you submit your credit card information to go forward. For the payment, it does stipulate that the amount will be pre-authorized on your card, and at the end of the campaign, you will only be charged for the delivered impressions. If you do pause your campaign, again, you will only be charged for the impressions that were delivered. So you're going to read the terms and conditions at this point, select that you've read them, and go to payment option. When you're putting in your payment, if you have a coupon code, it will go on the top right there. And then on the left, you're going to put in your email, card number, expiry date, CVC, country, province, and postal code, and pre-authorize. And it does stipulate, again, it will be pre-authorized and you will only be charged for the real amount of delivered impressions. At this point, your campaign will be sent to the publisher for approval. And you'll get a notification on the top right on your homepage saying it's been sent to the publisher for approval. And you will also get a notification if it's been approved or declined. If it has been rejected for whatever reason, you will get a personalized note from the publisher as to why it was rejected, so you can resubmit and make those adjustments. All right, let's go to upload my creative. So when you're uploading your own creative that you've pre-done, again, it's going to be the exact same front page with one difference. So we're going to do, for this persona, we're going to do an agency that manages Mercedes-Benz dealerships. And we're going to look at the GLA because it's coming into the end of the season, so good SUV season. And we're going to put Mercedes-Benz downtown because that's one of our many clients for this agency that we are pretending to be. So the industry is going to be retail. Again, it's the same as the first one. Now, this is where it differs. You get to choose your creative sizes. So each publisher is going to have the sizes that they offer. This publisher has all these different sizes that you can upload. Again, you would select the ones that you want to upload and have them there and deselect the ones that you don't. So I'm going to pick 2. We're going to run it in English. We're going to do a run of sites. Still looking good for estimated delivered impressions. For a theme, I think for this one, I'm going to pick household income of 80,000 or over. And I'm going to pick probably down to the province of Ontario. No frequency cap. We want to see them as much as possible. $25 a day is my maximum spend. And I'm going to run the campaign for a week. So here is where you upload. This is 300 by 250. I have a size that's an ad that's a little bit bigger than that, but I know I can crop it. So I'm going to upload that one and I'm going to shift it over. So it's good to go. And as I crop it and save it, you'll see there it pre-populates so you can look at it. Then I'm going to insert my destination URL and test it. Once I've tested and make sure there's no broken links. Perfect. Exactly the page we wanted to go to. We're going to select that we own the rights associated with the image. And it's going to be the same for the next ad size. Now, this ad size is the exact ad size, so I don't have to make any adjustments. I'll put in the URL, test it. Perfect. Select that I own the rights and then preview the formats, make sure everything is to my client's standards before sending it to them. Save and next. Again, here's a summary page. And at this point, if I was an agency, I would take a screenshot of all this, send it to my clients, get the approval, and then select I've read the terms and conditions, go forward, put in the credit card information, and submit the campaign to the publisher for approval. Here are some of the ad sizes that we do have available for the Upload Your Creative. You can see the purple one there is the mobile banner, which is exclusive to Upload Your Creative. Now, once your campaign is finished and you have everything archived there, it will archive for you automatically. You can select your campaign and it'll give you an overview of your delivered impressions, your clicks, frequency cap, cost per impression, and cost the spend of your campaign. You can sort it by impressions, spend, and clicks per day. And you'll also be able to see as you scroll down the sites that your ad was put on, as well as the impressions that received from that ad on that site and how many click-throughs. And that way you can adjust the next campaign accordingly. And you can see through, this is a test campaign I did, which is why it was short-lived. And there's a brief summary at the bottom. When you go back to your archived on the far right, you can see a little PDF icon. Click on that. It will ask you if you want to download your invoice. I've already downloaded this one, so I'll give you a view of what the invoice looks like. Pretty simple and straight to the point. You can send that off to your clients or keep it for your records. So that's pretty much it, guys. Quick and easy. By all means, please reach out to myself or anybody here at M32 Connect if you have any questions, and happy advertising.